Hey, good evening. Happy 4th of July to everybody. That is my son in the background making funny faces. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of these Randonautica apps or YouTube videos, TikTok videos, whatever you really want to say. And I've been trying to make some correlations, between everything. In terms of what's going on. Very unusual, I gotta say. There are things in this world that we'll never understand or that we don't understand right now. I mean, my theory is when you don't understand something, don't mess with it. But a couple of things that I have found out, by watching a bunch of YouTube and TikTok videos and stuff like that. There's three guys, I guess. Some have been chased by them. Thank God they were smart enough not to get out of their car. Also, when it comes to high frequency places, I know people who are in the paranormal world obviously know that ghosts and spirits manifest themselves more when obviously there's more energy around. I find it weird how people get sent places and they have to go off on a hike. I think possibly maybe somebody is bugging your car when you are going for these hikes, and maybe they're listening to exactly what you're saying. I'm trying to make sense. I mean, some of these things just doesn't make sense to me, but I'm trying to make sense in regards to what's going on. So maybe that's something. If you are doing it, which I do not recommend doing it, I have no plans on doing it. I'm not going on the app. I'm not doing anything like that. But I would be very, very careful. I understand people do it for content on YouTube. But I'm trying to wrap my head around things. I mean, people found, wanted a puppy, found a puppy. People thinking about colors and being sent to, places with those specific colors. People, things appearing in front of people and then disappearing. There was a house, I guess, that just didn't belong, kind of belonged in an era of a couple hundred years ago. But sometimes logical explanations are just not the right explanations. Like I said, things that you just don't understand, you just don't understand it. But if you guys are going out, I mean, my recommendation is definitely if you have a carrier's permit, definitely carry on you. Number one. Number two, do not go alone. I recommend going with even more than two people. I recommend maybe a couple people staying back in the car while you're going out. And don't go out alone. Go out with a couple of people. If you have drones, probably be a smart idea to maybe send drones over the area. They have a lot of the Follow Me apps on the drones, and maybe that will help you guys out. But it's definitely interesting. But a lot of people feel like they're being followed, they're being watched, and I don't doubt it. If they have the area, or the time to bug a car, I think that they could be bugging the car and following the car and listening to your conversations. Maybe that's how they're doing it. Or they just have a bunch of locations, maybe scouring Google Earth, looking for crazy things. I mean, because there were some videos where there were a couple of things found that could have meant a couple of different things. But again, there were other videos that were specifics. So it's very hard to wrap your head around things. But I hope this kind of makes sense. And I kind of want to hear your thoughts and comments in terms of your experience, because there's got to be some kind of correlation to all these videos. Or again, is it something that's happening in the future that they're coming back on? And I don't know, very weird, very, very weird. But please subscribe, watch some more. I'll keep you guys up to date. Like the video, And God bless, be well, and please be careful.